everyone, it's me, Emmy Grace, and welcome to my channel. Wow, it's been a while since I had a sit-down video and sobrang na-miss ko yung mga sit-down videos. And yeah, I'm so glad and happy that I'm back on this chair and talking to you. So if you are new to this channel and you would want to know more about it, our channel is about homeschooling, family, motherhood, and homemaking. So if you want to be part of our community, I would really appreciate if you would subscribe and turn on the notification bell. So yeah, I would love also to welcome you in our community as well. And if you are a returning viewer, I would like to say thank you so much. So you are much appreciated. So thank you so much for joining me, and thank you so much for being with me in this journey of vlogging. So thank you so much. So for today's video, I will share with you, this is a requested video about how to encourage or how to teach the child or the children how to write, or this is what we call handwriting. So paano ba talaga turuan or encourage or i-boost yung kanilang excitement to do writing or to do handwriting. So this is what our video is all about today. So get your pen and notebook ready to take down some notes, because I'm gonna give you few tips on how to encourage the children to write or to do handwriting. So let's jump on to the first tip. Okay, my first tip is to do pre-writing activities. So what are these pre-writing activities? So these pre-writing activities are activities that will strengthen the hands or the muscles of your kids in preparation for writing. So I have made a video about pre-writing activities, and I'm gonna put the link in the description box or put it in the card here on top of your screen, and you can watch that also. And these pre-writing activities will help your kids to strengthen their fine motor skills, their psychomotor skills, and strengthen the muscles in their hands in preparation nga for writing. And these activities also would release you and your child from the stress of doing writing right away. So these activities kasi the children will think that ito ay play lang for them, but actually, we are preparing them for writing activities. So yeah, I'm gonna show you some of the activities that we did or we're doing for pre-writing activities. Okay, so what are the letters with holes, Kuya Yosh? Okay.
B.
Okay.
R.
So here is one activity that you can do for your handwriting lessons. So I have here 3 worksheets. So I can see letters with holes, and then I can see letters with curves, and I can see letters with lines. So what the child would need to do is to get the magnetic letters and place it in the right sheet. So like for example, I can see letters with holes. So what a child would need to do is to look for all the letters with holes. There. All the letters with holes. Okay, so this is so fun to do with, because the child would need to, grab all the letters with holes. So just say, what are the letters with holes? Yeah, so you can grab these worksheets in the description box. So I'm gonna put the link of these worksheets in the description box. So for our next activity, are these cards. So these cards are Trace and Say, and I got this from Love, Teach, and Learn. So I'm gonna put the link of this printable also in the description box, so you can grab a copy of these cards. So what I'm going to do with these cards, I'm gonna place it in the table and ask the child. So I would get the manipulatives, okay, and then ask the child to trace the lines. Okay, so like for example this manipulative, so I'm gonna ask the child to put them in the lines. So this activity is a very good activity to strengthen the fine motor skills of the child. Place them like that, and this would strengthen their muscles to prepare them for handwriting. Okay, so I also have these cute little cards out here. So there, and then what the child would need to do is to trace the lines. Okay, they would practice different lines in preparation for their handwriting. There. So I have 10 cards here which they can practice their handwriting. So what the child would need to do is to just trace the lines. So whether they know how to write or not yet, so they can do this activity. So have fun doing these pre-writing activities, because eventually pagka natutunan at minahal ng mga bata yung pre-writing activities, they will also love the writing activities. The second tip is to teach the child the right pencil grip. So, paano ba hawakan yung pencil correctly or the writing materials correctly? So, there is this one technique that I really love doing, because it's just so easy to do. Kahit yung mga kids ay kayang-kaya nilang gawin to. So, yeah, ito yung share ko sa inyo. Okay, so this is to practice the right pencil grip of the child. So, you can use any handwriting materials like pencil or color pens or crayons. So for them, I would suggest that you use this kind of crayons, so it's easy for them to hold it. So yeah, so this is how I teach my kid or my son to do the right pencil grip. So what I'm gonna do is to place the crayon right over or between my fingers, and then turn it around, and then I would ask him to support the crayon there. Okay, so I'm gonna do it again. So I would hold the crayon like this, and then turn it around, and then place my other finger to support the crayon. So yung third tip is, actually ito na yung time when the child already knows how to hold the pencil correctly, or yung pencil grip ay tama na yung kanyang pencil grip. So this is the time that you transition the child to actual handwriting. So I'm gonna show you and I'm gonna share with you some of the activities that we're doing to practice our handwriting. Okay, so now when the child already knows how to hold the pencil correctly, so it's time to transition him or her to this activity. So I got this idea from shapinguptobeamom.com, so you might want to check that blog because you can learn a lot from that. So this is the activity that I found very helpful for me when it comes to handwriting. So I made this card so for my son. So yeah, so I can teach my son with the proper way of writing the letters. So this one, the idea is this line is the skyline, and then this line is for the airplane line or the plane line, and then this line would be for the grass line, and this one is for the worm line. So this would encourage the child, or it would give them excitement that some letters start with the skyline, and then some letters start with the plane line and ends with the worm line. So yeah, so this is so much fun to do with because the child would grab the magnetic letters and then try to, okay, which are the letters that start with the plane line? So that's letter J, and then letter Q, and then letter Y. So those are the letters that start with the plane line and ends with the worm line. Okay, and then what are the letters that start with the skyline? So the child would have to pick the letters that start with the skyline, like letter B, and then letter L there, and then we also have the letter H. Okay, and then so on and so forth. Okay, so they would grab the magnetic letters and have fun with this activity as they see the skyline, the plane line, the grass line, and the worm line. You can actually tell your children these broken lines. So imagine them that these broken lines are the clouds. So those are the clouds that you can see when you're riding an airplane. So yeah, this is so much fun to do with the kids, and they will have so much fun with it as well. So now, if the child knows how to write already, so you can encourage the child now to write the letters. So what are the letters that start with the skyline? So you can ask the child to write it. So letter B, and then letter D, letter H, letter K, and then letter L, what else, letter T. So there, so you can ask the child to write. So what are the letters that start with the plane line? So we have letter G, and then we also have letter Q. So there, so you can ask the child to already write the letters using this card pa rin. Okay, so if you want to grab this one, I'm gonna put the link of this card or this printable in the description box, so you can grab a copy of this.
So those are the tips and some of the activities that I'm using in teaching handwriting to my kids, and for it to be fun and exciting then for them, because yung joy of the children are very contagious. So when you see them enjoying the things or the lessons that you prepared for them, so much joy then yung bibigay sa'yo nun. So I just hope that this video helps you and gives you so much encouragement and excitement to teach handwriting. So if you love this video and if it helps you, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. So thank you very much for watching up until the end of this video. See you on my next video. Bye everyone!